Okay, last video, we're doing 12 through 15. All right, the probability of rolling a 6 on a regular six-sided die numbered 1 to 6 is 1 6. We've talked about this. What is the probability of rolling a 6 5 times in a row? So I'm going to have to say 1 6 times 1 6 times 1 6 times 1 6 times 1 6, right? That's 5 of them, right? So I'm going to say, turn this on, 6 raised to the 5th power gives me 7,776. So my answer is K. All right. Hopefully you didn't pick F, G, or H. You know it was going to be J or K. It's one of the bigger numbers. Okay. So the probability of rolling a 6 5 times in a row, that's a really slim chance. Okay. And remember, these all on probability, it's over time, okay? So you might luck out and actually get several 6s in a row. I mean, but then you might not get them for a long time because, dice is totally random. Okay, 13, which of the following is not a possible value for a probability? Okay, probability goes from 0, meaning there's no way in the world it's going to happen, all the way to 1. Okay, 1 meaning it will definitely happen. Okay, all right. I was trying to think of a good example. You're going to put on pants today, or some kind of bottoms, pants, shorts, whatever. That's 100% that you're going to do that, right? Even if it's pajama pants, okay? I know some of you like to lay around your pajamas. I get it. Then that's 100% it's going to happen. 0% would be, let's see. I'm trying to think of a good example. The probability that you guys will be up for the day before 3 a.m. Okay, that one might be a really, 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 really small probability, but that's the best I can come up with right off the top of my head. Okay, so if I look at these, that's between 0 and 1, that's between 0 and 1, that's between 0 and 1, that's 1. This is greater than 1, isn't it? Okay, so my answer is E. There is no way I can have more than 1 probability, okay? All right, 14, 40 employees. They're wanting to speak at a press conference. They cannot be one of the 5 executive officers of the company. So now I'm down with 35 people, right? And they want to know what is the probability that Astrid, one of the employees, will be chosen. So that's only one person, 1 out of 35. So my answer is G. Make sense? All right, 15. All right, you got 21 pieces of candy in a bowl, 3 cherry, 10 lemon, and 8 apple. How many additional cherry pieces must be added to the bowl so that the probability of randomly selecting a cherry piece is 2/5? Okay, so right now you have 3 cherry, right, out of 21 pieces, right? So if you want to end up with 2/5, if I was you, I would just play with the numbers. I'd start with 10 in the middle, and if it's too big, then you know it's 4 or 9. If it's not big enough, then you know it's 19 or 21. So if I add 10 cherry pieces, that increases the number of pieces in the bowl by 10 as well. So that would be 13 over 31, right? Now, sometimes fractions give us a fit. So remember before we talked about taking and turning those into decimals, right? So I know 2/5 is 0.4. Now let's do 13 over 31. 13 divided by 31 gives me 0.41935. It's a little too much, isn't it? So now I know it's either 4 or 9. Since it's just a little too much, let's play with 9. So that would be 3 over 21, and I'm going to add 9, and I'm going to add 9. So that would give me 3 plus 9 is 12, and 21 plus 9 is 30. And 12 divided by 30 gives me what I'm looking for, 0.4. So it would be B, 9. Okay? See how I've told you guys that before. Always go, if you're plugging in, go with your middle number. It was too big, but just a little bit. So I tried B and it worked and I'm done. Now this one wouldn't have been so bad if you would have started off at 4. It's not big enough, went to 9, and it would have worked. But what if our answer was E? Okay? If we start at the top and work our way down, we'd have to do it 4 times before we knew what our answer was. Okay? This way, every time, 2 at the most. All right.